President Uhuru Kenyatta has warned businesses against hoarding and hiking prices against the demand of the Kenya citizens. President Kenyatta was speaking at State House while he met the Kenya Bankers Association. Kenyatta said the country is expected to undergo tough economic times due to the invasion and spread of the COVID-19 in the country. The stakeholders have, however, come into an agreement on way forward to reduce economic burden that now leans on the struggling Kenyans. Chris Sambu with details.
The spread of the coronavirus has continued to take the world by storm, with each and every country affected forced to revisit their economic plan as businesses come to a standstill. Countries in Europe, including Italy, France and Spain, have since gone on a full lockdown as the COVID-19 sparks global economic threat. And even as the countries battle to overcome the global pandemic effects, the pinch of declining economy continues to be felt as Kenya becomes the latest casualty to feel the heat of the deadly virus, with the country now staring at yet another economic nightmare as citizens face tough times ahead. In a bid to reorganize the country's plan in overcoming the rapid COVID-19 effects, President Uhuru Kenyatta has commended the banking sector for agreeing to extend the loan payment period on personal loans.
There will be those who, unfortunately, may be forced to take half pay or may be forced to be laid off for a period because hotels are empty and so on and so forth. So again, your understanding in helping those Kenyans overcome any hardships that they may have as a result of that, again, is something truly appreciated, because they're going through those problems through no fault of their own. It is just the circumstance that has approached.
While speaking at State House, Nairobi, after meeting with the banking sector players, President Uhuru Kenyatta said COVID-19 is a crisis that is bound to have a negative financial and economic impact.
But realistically, and unfortunately, it is a health crisis that is bound to have financial and economic impact, and not to the positive, but rather to the negative. And as such, we need to pull together as Kenyans and to see how we shall overcome not just the health crisis, but the associated issues that are most likely to develop. You all know our tourism industry is going to take a hit.
The CBK Governor Patrick Njoroge said the banking sector had come to an agreement to extend the term on personal loans with 1 year at no cost due to uncertainty that the virus might have to the economy. The banks might consider halt borrowers depending on the situation.
It's true we don't know how the size of the impact of the economic crisis or the economic impact, but from our perspective, we need to take, we should say, some measures to reduce the adverse effect that may be coming.
While moving to ensure that Kenyans are cautioned against anticipated hard economic times, the president said cashless banking and money transfer will go a long way in reducing chances of infections. With now Kenyans decrying fall over increased prices of commodities, traders have been cautioned against raising prices of basic commodities in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Even as the country seeks to put in measures in overcoming the coronavirus economic effects, the country stared at yet another nightmare as showdown looms ahead of the tough economic time. Chris Sambu, KUTV.